Captain on the bridge.
Alrighty, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today we got some things to go over. Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, there's a huge favor: hit the like button. It'll help this video, but help the overall channel out. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Yes, captains, ECs will be dropped. I'm not sure as of recording this video what thumbnail I'm going to be using, but the mood that I'm in is kind of not a good one, but I'll try to get over it. We're going to go over the latest, and of course at the end give our conclusion. So first up, so on all platforms, browse the Lobi store at 20% off this week. So that is awesome. That's both PC and console. So here you go. It is from May 27th, so as the drop of this video, this has started, up until June 1st. Okay, so Shoot captains will be able to choose from their wide selection of wares just by visiting the in-game Lobi store. All items in the Lobi store will be 20% off. Now, we have done recently, I say recently, I guess 8 months ago, had done our recommended items for the 2024 event campaign. So captains, you can check that out. We'll probably link that below, or at least link one of the videos there at the end card. Okay, check that out and see what we recommend when it comes to Lobi. And 20% is okay. Wish they would up those sales, to be honest. So there is that. Next up, so the lifetime subscription for Star Trek Online on PC is discounted once again. Enjoy all the rewards that come with it at half the price for a limited time. So we head over here, and of course it's showing this ship, which is the Manticore, which is a ship you get with a lifetime subscription. So we'll read on here. So captains on PC can save 50% off the lifetime, and then after that it'll be 33% off. So the dates here, so hailing all captains, we are pleased to announce a sale on lifetime subscriptions starting May 27th. It goes till May 30th. The Star Trek Online lifetime subscription will be 50% off on PC. Then May 30th to July 2nd, it will actually then be going to $200, as you can see there. So down by 100 to $199. So enjoy all the rewards that come with being a lifetime subscriber, with exclusive species unlocks like playable Talaxian species, instant access to all lifetime rewards, party login, which is probably not even a thing anymore. There are dozens of reasons to become a lifetime subscriber today. For more information on all the great rewards that come with being a subscriber, check out our blog that you can click there. For more information on how to claim and use your lifetime rewards, click here. And of course, to subscribe to PC, click the button below. So this, of course, or anything that we go over is always going to be in the description below, captain, so you can go over that. But we also did a video on that about a year ago. And is it worth it? I still think it is. On PC, okay? The reason being is on PC, you get 500 stipend or Zen per month. Now, you buy that, on the 50% off, it takes 2.5 years to pay that off. And do I think this game, Stowe, has 2.5 years still left yet? Yes, even more so, to be honest with you, captains. Now, on console, different story. So PC, you have to actually use in real life money to buy that. Console, you can actually use your Zen that you can earn in-game for free and buy the lifetime subscription, but it does not come with a monthly 500 Zen. So I don't think it's worth it on console, but I still think it is worth on PC. And like I said, I will link that video there at the very end. So captains, if you want to know more of my two ECs, you can absolutely have a look at that video, or check out the links within this blog here. So the ship itself, this Manticore, you get the Manticore, you get a KDF, a Romulan, and a Jem'Hadar type destroyer ship. They're great, fantabulous ships, to be honest. We've done videos on them, especially on the Manticore, and still viable till this day. And it is a great looking ship because it is another quad cell ship, and I do like them. So again, you can check out all the information within this blog. Check out the video that we did, which again I will link at the end card. So there's that. Next up, and look at this, we have a teaser. So we have a report coming in from the vicinity of the Zenketh sector. An explosion of unidentified origin has been sighted and captured by deep vision satellite at a range of approximately 50 light years. We have an exclusive set of images just for you, our viewers. Keep an eye out for more details at the beginning of next week. Now, we look at this. It's kind of hard to see what it is from this image here, but this is the image they provided. And then you get two images, kind of the same. One is just being an explosion, and the other one actually before the explosion, I guess. Now, when we click on the actual blog here, or the post, I got some more hints here, not from Star Trek Online, but actually some of our fellow captains. And first one up here, oh hey, the Promellian battlecruiser is finally coming. What? And then of course we have this as well. As you can see, people are posting images. Zooming makes pretty obvious actually. So it's hard to see there, but I do have another window that we want to show you. So what is the Promellian battle cruiser? Well, if we go to good old Google, the ship itself is from an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation called Booby Trap. And it has some of the images here, which is probably the best image I've seen in the actual images I can find online. There's that angle here, but I did find this. And that is the ship in all its glory. Now, it's not the best looking ship, to be honest with you. And if I remember, and this is actually one of my favorite episodes, because in that episode, Geordi fell in love with a hologram, and the Enterprise was stuck in a booby trap minefield of some sort of asteroid field. And of course, the whole asteroid field thing from that is, well, this image is in a dense asteroid. So I think this is definitely what it is. And again, it is from TNG. No, I do want to bring it now to, well, as a closer look, and we'll close this window. We'll open this here, and we are just in my GIMP here, because here I can actually zoom in a little. And as you can see there is the outline of the ship. And from that same image we looked at earlier, I just picked one of the images, which is this. Now, when you kind of go back and forth, it's pretty much confirmed. I think that's exactly what our captains were saying there in the post, and I think they got it right. You look here, I guess there's the nacelles, and the wing part is right there. So again, curved nacelles, there's that straight part. I know this is a different angle. You have this sort of very distinctive front part here, which again, looks like that's what it is. Now there is that curved little part here at the top here, and well, you can kind of see it there in the dust. The explosion image doesn't really show it much, but this actually is showing it really well. Now, if this is indeed the ship that is coming, well, let me tell you, Caps, I am definitely not gonna get it. It could be the next meta ship in Star Trek Online. There's nothing about it that I like, to be honest with you. And again, I think that the image there is pretty clear when you zoom in close enough, and yeah, the outlines, the silhouette is definitely there. So we're going to close this quickly, go back, and then check this image out in its whole. So that curved part I was talking about at the top is that little dome piece there. Again, the curved whatever nacelles, if that's what they are. And again, that very distinctive piece there. So I think it's safe to say that this is exactly what we're going to be getting, which I believe is probably a promotional ship, let's be honest. So again, if it is indeed, then there you go. At least we're getting more ships from the Star Trek universe into Star Trek Online. I do hope that they get more ships in here at a faster pace. But of course, ships being the main thing that keeps Star Trek Online going, they kind of have to piece it out here and there, and well, like it looks like the next one is going to be this. But let me know in the comments below your thoughts. If you agree with me or if you agree with some of the fellow captains, I would like to know. Now, lastly, we're going to go to Stowe Reddit. When I saw this, I thought it was kind of a joke, but this is by the Vale Yard, titled World Razor Bug. So, the World Razor command Juggernaut used to be able to equip cannons. Now it no longer can. Anyone know if this is a bug or changed by design? Edit, cheers the answer, folks. Yes, it is indeed a bug. Having said that, reading this, I was like, what's going on? And I did see our good friend Spencer actually post, or aka Casual SAB, post a video about it as well. Now, captains, if you're not familiar with what the World Razor is, this is her in all its glory. It is the World Razor from Star Trek Picard Season 3, and I'm still shocked that we got this ship in-game, because this is literally just from a painting. This is the image that we only had for the World Razor, and it is in-game. I still do actually love this image. Now, of course, we go over to the blog here. There's more just images of the World Razor right there. Now, I went into game. We're not going to show it now, because what had happened was I was in space. I went to switch into that ship, and I was stuck at a loading screen. And I just had to close the application and restart again, and I was back at the ship that I was originally. So I have some major concerns about this, to be honest with you, Caps. And let me just put this out there. I understand that things happen, okay, but this ship is a premium ship in Star Trek Online, okay? I got this, luckily, with in-game resources, and I didn't spend real money for it. But there are captains who have spent real-life money, and this ship is gone. I can't access this ship. When I read this post, some people are going into the shuttles or whatever have you, and that's just not good. Okay, that plain and simple, that's just not good at all. So, having said that, I understand that there is a grace period for DECA when it comes to taking over Stowe and, you know, running it and trying to maintain it and or change things, add things, but to have a ship completely gone, and it sounds like, again, when I read, and I'll put that post in the description below, have that ship's whole designation switched, because it's not even a Juggernaut anymore, because they can't equip cannons. Yes, it's a bug. Things happen, but this is not good. Okay, I'm trying to really reserve myself. Captains, you know me, I'm very patient. But going back to what I said originally, this is a premium ship. Some captains spent real money to get this, and for it to be gone. Now, as of this recording, okay, we'll go here back to the X feed. I see no messages at all about it. That is a bug. Now, this happened probably after hours. So I'm hoping to see something tomorrow morning. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I hope they fix this like right away. Like, emergency patch, let's get back the ship back in the captain's fleet, being, of course, the correct ship designation, where, of course, that it can equip cannons. One of our captains that was with us tonight, Dwayne, shout out to you, was actually on his Cygnus and was still able to use the World Razor skin. So that's great. I'm just wondering where in God's earth the World Razor is, and I hope that they address that. Now, I believe it was our good friend Waldo had mentioned that there is a rumor, or if not Waldo, maybe Nubs, that DECA was messing with this ship for an upcoming ship reason. I don't know what that reason would be, or what kind of other galaxy variants you can give us. But regardless, this is a major, major bug, and it needs to be addressed ASAP. To those who have this, I'd like to say, hey, let's be patient. And I know, I do know they'll do the right thing, but I hope, I mean, for me as well, I did have some weapons equipped on it. Now, I did have, I believe, my cannon build with 1N, so kind of an on-screen accurate build on this. So I had my beams. I checked my inventory, my beams were still there. Both, it was either going to be the over beams or the pen mod beams, and they were still in my inventory. The space set was still there, along with all the other consoles that I can remember. Okay, I do know that there was stuff on there to be put as, you know, for some sort of storage, so I hope I don't lose those. And there was an incident years back where captains erased their character, and Cryptic at that time was able to restore that. So I'm hoping that's the case here. Okay, again, I'm trying to reserve myself. I'm not, it's not like I was using the ship, but even at that point, I was kind of inkling to go back to the ship. And now that this has happened, well, now I'm really kind of worried. Let's just say that. I am a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. And that's why, hence the tone that I have right now. So if any dev is watching this, please, from Deca, let's get the World Racer back in the actual ship slots correctly under the right designation, and hope, and let us know maybe what happened. Please communicate with us what caused this, because we can't have this happening again. Because yeah, I might be a little upset, but I'm pretty sure there are other captains out there who would be really upset that one of the ships that they paid for real money is gone. So let's wait and see to see what the devs do, and if they say anything or post anything, captains, you know, we'll cover it here on the YouTube bridge. So that's gonna be the video. Do us a huge favor, hit the like button, comment below, let us know your thoughts on this little bug, and also on the Promellian battle cruiser. I would like to know if indeed you think that is the ship there in that image, and if you're going to get it or not. Of course, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the YouTube bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.